Now then, and welcome back to another episode of Adventure Fishing UK. I'm at a caravan park today fishing a really interesting looking lake with two islands. I've fished here before quite a while ago, but the fishing club I'm in has actually just acquired this. It's only been part of the club for not long at all, so I must be one of the first people to fish here. It's only been open a week or so I'm really excited. All around this lake we've got little weed beds you can see over there, overhanging trees, branches. That's an island. And there's a gap in between, and then there's another island, and then it all goes right the way around the other side. I've heard there's some big trout in here. I know a few have been put in, and I'm assuming there's still some left over from last time when it was used as a fishery a long time ago. So my setup for the day, I have the rigged and ready 7-weight travel rod paired with the Still Maniac Vision cassette reel. I've got a 7-weight floating line on there down to an 8-pound subsurface Drennan leader. So far today's fishing's been harder than expected. I've only been here about 25 minutes, but I've only seen 2 fish rise the whole time I've been here, and the water's quite clear. I can't see many fish, but one thing about this place is there's just so much structure. There's so many places for them to be hiding. Well, never in my life have I lost a fish this way before. This fly is just completely snapped in half. It is barbless, so the fish should shake it no trouble. That's just definitely not what I needed, losing my first fish like that. So now I lost my trusty white beaded lure fly thing. Swapping over to this. Fish. Come on. Whoa! He's not happy about this. I knew switching over to that nymph would be a good idea. Well, not that I had much choice, but easy does it. This is not a very big fish, but it's very welcome. Oof, he doesn't want to come in this one. Just a rainbow, nothing too exciting. Ooh, nearly lost that fish then. Very hard fighting fish, this. Got him. And we've got him. So this is actually a bigger fish than I thought it was going to be. Coming in, it didn't look so big, but really strong fighting fish. Not going to keep this fish out of the water for longer. Going to get this fish back in the water. Fish. Oh, that's a bit better. Or maybe it's not, maybe it's just like more acrobatic. I saw my line twitch then in a really interesting way, and then I just sort of paused and left it. Oh, it's another rainbow. I've only cast about twice since. Whoa! It's good fun when they jump. Just need to be careful with this because, whoa, what a fight. Barbless hooks. Strong, powerful fish. There we go. Straight in. And we've got him. Come on. So that's another nice looking rainbow trout. I'm not going to get this one out of the water just because it got a bit tangled in the net and the line, so it'll be a bit more tired than the last one. So I'm just going to give it an extra couple of minutes rest, and then it'll be ready to go on its way. Well, what a cracking turn of events. That is the second fish now. see if we can make it a third. That did not take long after that second. So there's a chance that I may have just perfectly nailed the fly for the day. But we'll have to see. Now there are a few different species of trout in here. I believe there's Spartic trout, tiger trout, brown trout, blue trout. A blue trout is something that I'm going to be really happy when I catch. Been after a blue trout for quite a while. Never managed it. Fish. Oh yes. Another nice rainbow possibly. Staying deep. Come on. Not happy about being hooked at all, this one. This fly's a real winner. Ho ho ho. It's another nice rainbow. What a lovely fish. Come on, third fish. Let's hope I land it. I am eager for one of the other species, but it's just nice to feel a bend in the rod, isn't it? It's just a lovely sensation fighting a fish when you work so hard to actually hook one. So this is probably the fattest fish of the day so far. Another lovely, stunning marked rainbow trout. Just look at the colours on these fish. Weighty things as well. This has got to be a few pound, maybe 3 pushing on 4. Top quality fish from a nice new and interesting venue. Let's get it back. Well, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't impressed with my fly choice. And a lot of that was down to seeing some tadpoles earlier. And just thinking, even though I've got no tadpole flies, so to speak, I matched the colour and the rough sort of size of them. And now I'm just pulling them out left, right and centre. Fish. Please be something other than a rainbow. No, I don't want to see, but ooh, that's running. Don't want to seem ungrateful, but I would just love another species. Not caught a glimpse of this fish yet. Putting up a good account of itself. Not even come to the top. What an unusual fight. This does feel like a bit of a bigger fish.
How many you had?
This is my 4th.
Oh, well done.
This feels like a really nice fish though. Would you mind grabbing that net for me? Thank you. This could actually be the biggest rainbow I've ever had.
What flies are you using to catch these?
I'm not so sure. I saw a load of tadpoles in the shallows, and I don't even know what a tadpole fly looks like really, but
It's just black marabou.
tried to imitate it with whatever I could.
Morning sport, the naughty sport. Asking people not. Yeah. There's so many on the head, aren't they?
This fish is giving me a fair fight. I've got a pretty strong line on as well. I'm just trying not to bully it too much. I got 8 pound on.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Ah, thank you for that. What size do you reckon that is then? 6.5. I've just caught this lovely rainbow trout, estimated about 6.5 pound. Biggest trout I've had actually. Not going to take this one out of the water just because these big fish, they do give you a bit more of a run around and they are just that extra bit more special. But I know it's tough to see for scale in there. That is a chunky rainbow trout. Spin around first. Slipping out of my hand. So I actually forgot to just turn my camera on there when we've hooked up with another one. Not seen it yet, not too sure what it is. I think this is a good little corner. I've fished quite a few places with stock trout in the past, and often they're all gammy and like damaged fins and a bit horrid, but here this club tends to stock them really well. I think like they must spend a bit extra money just to get them from a good place and do it properly. Would you mind grabbing that net for me?
Yeah.
Cheers. Well, mine not quite be ready yet. Not happy about that.
He's not ready yet, no. He's not ready yet.
Took one look at that net then, didn't it? And
Very nice, I'll leave you to it, mate.
see you later, thanks for the help. Another cracker of a rainbow trout, quite a bit smaller than the last. Maybe only half the size actually, but it's still put up a good fight for its size. Fish. I've only got 15 minutes before I have to go as well, so that's timed very nicely. It's no giant. Oh, it's putting up a fair scrap though. I just love it when they jump. Got it. I've nearly lost count now. This must be fish number 6, I think. 6 or 7. And we'll send him on his way. Off it goes. Just reflecting on what's just happened, that was the biggest trout I've ever had. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, really helps the channel. Shame we couldn't catch one of the rarest species, but 6.5 pounder, happy with that. Didn't get out of the water just because got talking to the chairman of the club and he'd said a few of the bigger fish were struggling to get back a bit in this water, so we just sent it on its way. But what a spectacular fish.